On today's Daily KHL update, two Eastern powerhouses do battle as Magnitka takes on Akbars. Things get ugly between Avdemo, Belist, and Salavat. And things get uglier between Traktor and Neftekhimik. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Traktor hosts Neftekhimik.
Neftekhimik has the chance to improve their advantage over Yugur, who lost last night to Red Army.
Just over 2 minutes in, Petri Conciola aiming for the far side and he scores 1-0 Traktor.
Traktor doesn't really have a strong power play success rate, but this time they get a goal out of it.
Later on, Tomasz Netek passes to Peter Kolkol in the slot and he beats Vladislav Fokin 1-1.
Kolkol scores his 14th of the season in his rookie season in the KHL. He was Pardubic's captain in Czech Republic for 3 years before coming over to Russia.
Late in the first, Peter Kokrikov on the breakaway goes backhand, scores 2-1 Neftekhimik.
Kokhrikov was set up by Maxim Berezin, two former Russian World Juniors.
Second period now, KHL All-Star Darren Quint to Anton Glinkin, far side, feeds him, shoots, scores 2-2.
Glinkin scores his 4th of the season and gets his 2nd point in 2 games. Not bad for a guy who only plays 12 shifts a game.
Midway through the second, Traktor scores again, Jan Bulis with a goal, 3-2.
He smoked right past Alex Ulyanov on this play. Good use of the speed against a standing defenseman.
Exactly 36 seconds later, Konstantin Panov passes to Conciola, skates in high slot, shoots, scores 4-2 Traktor.
That's his 2nd of the night, and Neftekhimik replaces Maxim Sokolov in net with Matt Dalton.
Late in the third now, Traktor up 4-3 at this point. Valery Nichushkin on a breakaway, he scores 5-3 Traktor.
This is his signature play. We've seen him doing it at the World Juniors earlier this month. In fact, that's exactly how he scored on Team Canada in overtime of the bronze medal game.
Like I could forget, the kid's expected to go high in the NHL entry draft this season. Could be the new Evgeny Kuznetsov for Traktor. The game ends on an ugly note though. Neftekhimik has a 2-man advantage with 2 seconds left in regulation. They're down a goal. Fokin covers up the puck and that leads to a huge brawl. Dmitry Rabikin knocks out Nikolai Bilov. Captain Martin Seaback challenges Conciola to a fight and these two go at it. Rabikin wants to get involved. He's being restrained by the refs. An absolute melee takes place, and it brings no luck to Neftekhimik, of course. 5-4 Traktor final. Dynamo Minsk hosts Metalurg Novokuznetsk. Minsk goes on the board first as Jeff Platt sets up Tim Stapleton, and he makes it 1-0.
Stapleton didn't go for one time and chose a more accurate wrist shot instead. That's his 21st of the season.
Early in the second now, Zbigniew Irgol has the puck and he goes top shelf 2-0 Dynamo.
Irgol scores his 11th of the season. Alex Lazushin had no chance to save Kuzmik here.
Less than 2 minutes after that, Corey Murphy sends a long one to Jeff Platt. He meets no defense, walks in, shoots, scores 3-0 Dynamo.
Platt is back from his suspension for a vicious hit on Yuri Lehtera, and he already has 2 points in this game.
Less than a minute later, Dynamo with another one. Sergei Drozd's on a rebound, 4-0 Minsk.
Drozd scores his 2nd of the season. He played 1 season for the Tri-City Americans in the WHL and played for Team Belarus at 3 World Championships already.
Alex Lazushin's night is done and Ilya Sorokin comes in. 3 minutes later, Dynamo scores on the power play as Platt feeds Corey Murphy backdoor, 5-0 Minsk, running away.
Both Murphy and Platt get the 3rd point of the night. Good on Murphy for jumping onto the attack.
Late in the second, Alex Kitarov sets up Dmitry Maleshko in the slot and he makes it 6-0 Minsk. Unstoppable.
They need these 3 points badly. They're competing with 3 other teams for 2 playoff spots.
And they get their win at home and move up to 7th in the West, 6-1 final. Here comes a big one. Metalurg Magnitogorsk hosts Akbars Kazan.
Magnitka comes in as the 2nd best team in the East and Akbars as 3rd. These two are aiming for the cup.
Ryan O'Reilly in the lineup for Magnitka in this one, and here he is late in the first, setting up Dmitry Kazyanov for a shot. Barulin saves. O'Reilly looking for the rebound, no dice. Still 0-0 after 20. Midway through the second now, Yaroslav Kosov to Mikhail Yakubov to Pavel Zdunov. They score 1-0 Magnitka.
Zdunov scores his 4th of the season. 19-year-old Kosov picks up his 4th point in the last 5 games.
2.5 minutes later, Akbars on the power play. Konstantin Korneyev sets up Ilya Nikulin for a shot. Bam! 1-1.
At the All-Star Weekend, we saw just how good Nikulin's shot is from that position.
Third period now, Alexei Tarashenko shoots, scores 2-1 Akbars.
Ironically, he was set up for this shot by Denis Golubev, a Magnitogorsk native.
Gotta wonder what his friends and family in town are going to say to that. This is the game-winning goal, 2-1 Akbars final. Avtomobilist hosts Salavat.
Automobilist is coming off a shootout loss to Akbars. All things considered, it's a breakthrough for them.
Early in the first, Denis Khlistov turns and shoots. Nikita Filatov tips it in and scores 1-0 Salavat.
Filatov was called for 7 straight games, 0 points, -2. He put an end to this streak. That's his 9th of the season.
Second period now. Edward Gimatov feeds Nikolai Pronin for a breakaway, scores 1-1.
Pronin is excited and the building is loud. It's all 3/4 full and the team is missing the playoffs for sure.
I take it they just love hockey. Still in the second, scrum in front of Salavat's net and the puck goes in. Edward Gimatov claims he scored. The goal is disallowed though. The play was blown dead before the puck went in. Shortly after that, here's Pronin dropping the gloves with Ildar Isangulov.
Pronin is turning 34 in April, and Isangulov played for Team Russia at the 2012 World Juniors. We're witnessing a kid fighting a vet.
Interesting. Less than 10 minutes left in regulation. Alex Pankov storms all the way from his own end down the ice, beats the goalie far side, 2-1 Salavat.
Here's another kid for you. Pankov is just 21 years old. That's his 4th of the season.
Final seconds of regulation. Battle for the puck along the boards. Alex Stepanov wins it, goes for an empty net, and he scores. Game over, 3-1 Salavat.
Stepanov is a beast when it comes to battling for the puck.
That's true. Salavat gets 3 valuable points, 3-1. Severstal hosts a more, and the home team strikes first. Nicholas Bergfors with a goal on a breakaway.
That's his 7th of the season and 3rd in 6 games.
Less than a minute after that, Nikolai Stasenko and Mikhail Fisenko have an argument and they drop the gloves.
Fisenko is used to this. He played 3 years in the WHL for the Vancouver Giants and Calgary Hitmen.
Exactly 50 seconds later, Evgeny Ketov, chasing the puck, gets it, feeds Vadim Shipachyov, and he scores 2-0 Severstal.
This duo is absolutely deadly. I doubt anybody wants to meet them in the playoffs.
I agree. Here's Ketov again, this time putting the puck in the net himself. 3-0 Severstal.
Great assist by Linus Vidal. He set him up basically for an empty net shot.
8 minutes later, Ketov has the puck, passes to Denis Kazyanov, back to Ketov, and they score 4-0 Severstal.
Amazing give and go. Usually it would involve another forward on this play. This is a little unorthodox, but it works. It's a Sarsa pass too.
Shortly after that, Severstal on the power play. Shipachyov sets up Denis Kazyanov in the slot, and he scores 5-0 Severstal.
Kazyanov scores his 12th of the year. His brother Dmitry has 15 in Magnitogorsk.
40 seconds later, very similar play. Alexei Medvedev to Stanislav Yegorshev, and he scores 6-0 Severstal.
Yegorshev scores his 3rd of the season, picks up his 2nd point of the night. Same goes for Bergfors and Medvedev.
Just over 2 minutes left in the second. Severstal on the rush again. Rebound, and Shipachyov scores his 2nd of the night. 7-0 Severstal.
That's right. That's his 15th goal of the season and 3rd point of the night.
Severstal explodes with 5 goals in the second. Huge win, 7-1 final. Let in the 1 goal. Just one more score to tell you about. Sibir gets the best of Vitas, 3-1. That's all for today's Daily KHL Update. I'm Steve Dangle-Glynn with Andrea Sachenka. We'll see you tomorrow.